Hey Scorpio, it's Suzanne with Sunny Force Tarot here to do actually a timeless reading for you. Okay, so this is about what you might not be able to see when it comes to your situation or to your person. Okay, so I'm actually going to be doing a Celtic cross for you today. Okay, so a little bit of a different format. But it touches really on every aspect of your life, okay? So that's what we're gonna do, okay? So this will be fun. All right, so the first card here is your person, represents your person. The second card represents you. And the third card is what is crossing you and your person right now. All right, so we're going to take a look at that first. All right, so first, your person, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so your person in some way feels a little bit trapped. And remember, Eight of Swords is about self-imposed entrapment. All right, so this person feels like something is holding them back, something is keeping them restrained. You know, they might be, again, keeping themselves restrained, but from their perspective, it's something else that's keeping them restrained, okay? And it very well could be ego, okay? The solution to the Eight of Swords is by making yourself vulnerable. So this person struggles making themselves vulnerable. So it very likely this person's Eight of Swords could represent their ego. All right, let's see for you. We've got Three of Wands. Okay, so you can see here this guy here at this desk is sitting here waiting. All right, so you're waiting for somebody to possibly get out of their ego. You're waiting for somebody to possibly make themselves vulnerable in a situation, all right? What is crossing both of you here? We have the Two of Swords. Okay, so there could be a decision that is not being made right now. Somebody is blocking their heart for whatever reason, all right? And this is a very stuck energy, okay? Now, I'm going to use this deck right here to determine, and this deck is actually called the Blind Spot Oracle cards, okay? So basically, we're going to pull a card and we're going to see where the blind spot is, or what is it that you're not able to see, or this person isn't able to see. This energy is preventing the two of you possibly from moving forward. Okay, so we have number 60. Okay, so I have to look at the book. I wish this deck put the actual words on the cards, but they have not. So number 60, okay, represents superiority. So somebody might feel superior in their ego in some way, and this ego or this sense of superiority, they might consider themselves, you know, possibly in a higher social status than you. They might consider themselves, you know, in a higher position at work. They might actually be in a higher position at work. But we all know that just because somebody's in a higher position at work or has a higher social status, possibly not even by their own making, in no way gives this person any reason to consider themselves superior to anybody. But this person definitely deals with this, or this could be you. I feel strongly that it's this person because of the Eight of Swords and what's crossing the two of you, Two of Swords, blocking their heart. So I feel like that's what's going on here. So we're going to set that up here, and we're going to continue on here. So what is the foundation for this connection? All right, so we have 2 of Pentacles. Wow. So a couple of 2s here already. 2 of Pentacles says that this foundation between the 2 of you, might have started off or still is in the energy of basically, I can't make a decision. 2 of Pentacles says there are 2 directions this person can go in, but they can't make a decision. So the foundation of this connection is based on confusion right now. And that could be very frustrating to you. It could be, honestly, it could be very frustrating to this person as well, because in their higher self, in their deeper soul, they know that they're being challenged to make themselves vulnerable in some way. And it feels like to you. Okay, so this person might be challenged in coming out of this energy of superiority, okay, that they might have held for many years or for a lifetime. They have a sense of holding themselves at a higher level than people for whatever reason, all right? So the next card is about the past, all right? And we have the World. So, when you came into this person's life, I feel like they might have been starting a new cycle, or they might have been ending something. And that could explain this 2 of Pentacles. It's like they weren't necessarily quite ready to let go of something and move on to something new, even though the universe is saying, you know what, it's time. So this person could be attached or stuck to something. Again, I feel like in this case, it's within them. I feel like the 2 choices here that we're looking at is me and giving myself to another person. So I feel like this is a situation where it's really between the person choosing, themselves to be alone, to, live in their world of superiority, or do I choose Scorpio and allow myself to be vulnerable, allow myself to feel something, allow myself to grow in love. All right, so let's see what the present is showing us right now. We have the King of Wands. All right, so this says that somebody, first of all, they might be a business owner, an entrepreneur. But King of Wands, honestly, if there's any king that is going to possibly, have a little bit of an ego, all right, you might be dealing with a fire sign. And truly, this person thinks highly of themselves. They do. They do. And, that might serve them in business. That might serve them in business relationships. It might serve them in almost every other aspect of their life. But in this situation, it's what's hindering them when it comes to you. All right, so future. We have the 7 of Swords. Okay, so something to point out here, okay? I feel like anytime this person starts something, okay, the superiority or this sense of just, they think highly of themselves, okay? Anytime they start something new, I feel like this is something that affects them, okay? Because when we look at the past, the present, and the future, all right, we're looking at a potential pattern that your person struggles with, okay? And 7 of Swords, it's like them, 7 of Swords can be a sneaky, kind of shady energy. Could be somebody that is wearing a mask. It could be somebody that is not necessarily being truthful. So the energy that they have is that they're not completely truthful when it comes to their deeper emotional feelings side of their self. Okay? They're just not. And it's been a problem for them in the past, and it's a problem for them now. And now it's become a little bit of your problem if you let it. All right? So the next card is you, okay? So how are you dealing with this right now? We've got the Magician. You're trying to, you know that by staying positive, by thinking about this person in the most positive light, because again, just because this person has this challenge, this superiority type of challenge, you have seen the deeper, more lovable, kind self that they can bring to the table. You've seen little snippets of it. And by the Magician coming up here, I feel like that's what you're focusing on. You're focusing on the best part of them, which is absolutely the best thing that you could be doing. So if you're around this person on a regular basis, complimenting them on kind things that they say, or complimenting them on how they treat somebody, or things that help them understand that being in this energy is not serving them. It just isn't. All right. So number 9 is the environment. Let's take a look at the environment. We've got the 2 of Wands. That is the third 2 that we have. Okay. We have the 2 of Swords, we have the 2 of Pentacles, and now we have the 2 of Wands. So the environment here is that both of you, I feel, know what it is that you want. You know how you want to move forward. You know the direction you want to go in, that you want to take this, okay? But anytime 3 2s show up, you have to look at which 2 is missing, and it's the 2 of Cups, which is about feelings, and that is what this person struggles with. It's even deeper than that. I feel like this person has an extremely hard time making themselves look vulnerable, because I feel like they attach it to, I may look foolish. I may look foolish. Feelings are foolish, okay? All right, so hopes and fears. All right, so this card represents hopes. This represents fears. And I feel like this could be a shared energy. All right, so we have 8 of Cups. So the 8s are showing up as well, because we've got 8 of Swords here, and now we have 8 of Cups. So I feel like with hopes, with 8 of Cups, if somebody walked away here, your person perhaps, because they have this superiority complex in some way, if they walked away from you, I feel like they themselves are hoping to be able to return to this connection. And for some reason, I feel like this is somebody that you see pretty regularly. This might be somebody that you work with, because again, the foundation is Pentacles. I feel like it's somebody that you do see, that you might be around. And remember, 8 of Cups can absolutely, with the infinity symbol, it's very likely that wherever the 2 of you started, it's getting, especially with all of the retrogrades going on right now, somebody's getting ready to come back around. Now, fears. What do we have for fears? We have the Tower. So I feel like this person is really, afraid to change this aspect of themselves. they're afraid to allow this emotion in, because that's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen at this point if there's going to be a successful outcome. The last card is the outcome card. So what do we have? We have, look at this, we have the Lovers card of Gemini. So at the end of the day, the connection is here, okay? There's no doubt about the connection. What there is doubt about is, how do I express it? Because this person right now is, they're almost unable to express it. They're not being truthful, Seven of Swords, about their feelings. It's just that simple. The Lovers also says that the attraction between the two of you is off the charts, okay? So we're going to clarify a couple of things here. All right, so we want to clarify the Two of Swords. We're going to clarify the King of Wands. We're going to clarify the Tower. And I want to clarify the Seven of Swords. Okay, so let's do the King of Wands first. We've got Ace of Wands, yeah. So again, we've got Wands here. We've got very masculine energy. This person, they might be discovering new passion for you. And remember, King of Wands is the present, all right? So what's happening right now is your person is developing a lot of passion for you. When they look at you, and again, I don't know why this is coming through so strongly, but I feel like this is somebody around you, okay? I don't feel like a distance here at all. So this is somebody that is developing a lot of passion for you right now. But, that passion might have been here, back in the past as well. I don't feel like passion is the problem. It's the feelings. The feelings are the struggle, and that's what is crossing you. Two of Swords, blocking your heart. That's what's preventing this from coming together. And we've got Seven of Wands, so another 7. Stubborn energy. All right, this person is going to struggle with this, okay? They just are. And, I feel like the best thing that you can do, and we'll get one more clarifier for you down here as the Magician. The best thing that you can do is emphasize when you see them do something kind or loving or something that taps into their feelings, because they need reinforcement. Because Seven of Wands is somebody that's not budging. Okay? All right, so Seven of Swords. Remember, this is about not being truthful about the feelings they have. This person might be very flirty with you. They might make, sexual comments towards you. Just know that they might tease you a lot. It's coming from a deeper place, though. It is. Seven of Swords clarified by Six of Cups. Exactly. Okay? So this person knows that this connection, and we see up here by the outcome with the Lovers, this person knows that this is a special connection, and I feel like there's a very innocent quality to this connection as well. It might be somebody that you've had your eye on for a long time. It might be somebody that you've known for a long time, and suddenly suddenly feelings have started to spark. This might be somebody that you never thought would be a possibility, and suddenly they are. All right, so down here for you, the Magician, we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, so this is getting to you. This, you feel like you have all the tools to help this person, and you feel the burden of, having to see somebody be in this King of Wands, Ace of Wands superior type of energy, and you know there's more under the surface, and it's like you just can't crack it. And you probably will not be able to crack it. This is something this person has to come to the conclusion on. I feel like they will with the Lovers up here. But remember, the Lovers isn't necessarily about love. It's about connection and attraction. I feel like that's the gateway for this person to get more in their feelings. This person might have some trust issues as well. All right. So the Tower, clarified by King of Pentacles. So if this person allows themselves to, to embrace the changes that want to happen when it comes to being able to make themselves vulnerable and be able to express themselves, be able to express their feelings, they will, I feel, gain just an enormous amount of happiness and stability in their life. It will allow them to open up their generosity the way they want to. Okay? Open up generosity to this Six of Cups connection, which is here. It's definitely here. Okay? So what might be blinding you, you might be having a different response to this person. You might think that, this is an arrogant jerk. But I don't believe it is. It's, this person might have been somewhat privileged in life and they may not see it. Okay. You might see it. You might not. Okay. You might see this softer side that they hide. But I feel like what still drives you, what is still this 10, this isn't 10 of Wands, it's 10 of Swords. If I said 10 of Wands, I'm sorry. I must have, because I was talking about a burden. 10 of Swords means that, you might feel like you're betraying yourself a little bit because you feel this deeply and this person is really not showing any evidence that they feel it as well. Even though you see little sparks of it, you see little tendencies of it, it's like, why can't this person just open up? Why can't they open up and just be who they are? And, meet you at an emotional level that is mature. This person might be a little immature, even though we have the King of Wands up here. They might be a little immature as far as how they communicate about their feelings at the end of the day. All right. How they get to Lovers, is by allowing themselves to experience the change. You might be the catalyst for this change for them, for this stubborn, energy of blocking their heart. Okay, so Scorpio, that is what I have for you for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're looking for a more personal reading, by all means, reach out. And by the way, if you don't have specific questions, the Celtic Cross reading is a great way to figure some things out, because the Celtic Cross is really the universe giving you what they see, what they're seeing. Okay. It's not about us asking questions. Okay. Outside of using the blind spot cards, what we're not seeing, the Celtic Cross dictates the reading. Okay. All right, Scorpio, that is what I have for you. Enjoy your week, and I will talk to you next time. All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.